Hello, everyone. Welcome or welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we are here to do a specific channeled message for a specific group of people or person out there who's going to resonate with this. So I don't know what's going to come up. I'm going to open up the channel and just see what wants to flow through. And I'm setting the intention that this will find exactly who it's meant for at the right time. So if you feel pulled to this in any kind of way, then there could be a message here for you. But just take what resonates. These tend to be a little bit more specific, the channeled type of messages. Okay, so tune us in here, Spirit. Let's open up the channel. So allow me now to be an open and a clear channel for someone out there who needs to hear a message right now. So what is it that you want to bring through? I trust that this will find exactly who it's meant for. Okay, I am seeing the red string of fate. I'm also seeing 1111. I'm hearing we can feel it in the air. So there's an interesting message here. They're showing me the clouds, and there's almost like these little strings coming down from the clouds that are representing psychic information or intuitive downloads. And this seems to connect to something involving a fated partnership with this red string of fate. I think that this feels like it's for someone who's receiving. They're showing me like flashing lights. Almost like it's an SOS signal is kind of what I'm seeing, like little flashing lights. So this feels like there's an intuitive sensation or a psychic pull that maybe you are feeling right now or someone else is feeling. It obviously is going to connect here to this red string of fate. So maybe you're sensing something coming or someone's also sensing you. And this, you could be seeing 1111. That could be a synchronicity here or a sign. I'm also being shown a porcupine, and I'm hearing we have to break down the walls. We have to break down the shell, something like that. And the strongest message here, though, is coming through. I'm seeing like a bloodhound sniffing the ground. There's something about a psychic sense, an intuitive sense. Maybe this is something that we have to kind of like peel back, or it's I don't know if this is you or someone else feels pulled to you or both people, because this feels like it's something involving this connection. And Spirit's actually saying it is both people. So it feels like there's two people who are sensing the same thing, who are both intuitively feeling the same pull. I'm also being shown two hearts that are both glowing in a green color. This is actually a really beautiful message here. And I'm hearing when the tunnel opens, it will open. When the portal opens, it will open. So it almost feels, this could even be kind of an additional message, the one I just channeled, I think before this one, where it feels like there's a certain portal that's meant to open, which is going to bring two people together, or this fated encounter or partnership together. But it feels like it's supposed to open at a certain time. I'm hearing in the space between, we have room to wonder, which feels like a very poetic kind of beautiful thing here. And they're showing me those clouds again. So it's almost like this is like a stream of energy between two people that's been happening most recently, or is beginning to open more, where it feels like we have room to be curious, room to wonder about the other. Even if you haven't met this person yet, it feels like there's something in the air, like kind of being stirred up here. And it feels like there's these kind of like cords, telepathic cords that have been formed or are going to start forming. I'm seeing a lot of purple as well, violet colors coming through. So lots of like activation around the crown chakra, the third eye as well. Lots of spiritual energy here. I keep hearing that room to wonder. So yeah, for most of you, this is both. This is someone else feeling the same way as you right now. Someone else who's picking up on these kind of like psychic hints the same way that you are feeling. And for some specifically, maybe how you'll know that this is going to resonate, I'm hearing that there's two different worlds that you're living in. This is definitely a love message here. And again, I think for some of you, you have not met this person yet. Maybe others of you have, but it would probably be something where it's recent. And it feels like you're both from two different worlds though. So maybe there's something very different about the two of you, or you just, yeah, maybe you come from different worlds somehow. There could be like a distance here even between two people, or a separation, but they're connected through the red string of fate. There's a lot of thoughts here. Yeah, this is really strong. I'm seeing the Two of Cups in tarot, but it's a from a specific deck that almost shows like a stream of energy coming from someone's third eye to the other person's, and there's a connection between the two. So it's a clear energy here that there's thoughts being exchanged. There's psychic energy being exchanged between two people. And Spirit's saying this has been intensifying recently. So if you've been feeling this intensity recently, if you've been feeling that this has been picking up recently, then this could be also a confirmation when you find this. And there's almost just kind of, honestly, it's coming through like a bit of a floating feeling here. It's not really landing anywhere, or I'm not really getting anything additional for it. So maybe it's just supposed to exist where it exists right now. And I guess that'll make sense for someone. It's supposed to kind of be where it is. It's supposed to float just in this realm of possibility and wonder, maybe before it's supposed to land, or whatever is supposed to happen here. It just feels like maybe I'm hearing it's helping you both to grow. It's helping you both to improve yourselves and to grow. And they're showing me a card from a deck that says improving health, and it kind of shows something with like the chakras. So this is like a beautiful union of two souls here, even if they haven't met, that are helping each other to grow, helping each other to evolve. And again, it's kind of like just allowing this to happen here. There's nothing that's being shown about what's happening or where it's going, because it feels kind of floaty. It feels very spiritual right now, at least. So it's maybe still being connecting the dots to this, or it's still being orchestrated here. And if it is someone that you have not met yet, that would also make sense with like the two worlds colliding. You could be from different worlds or have not met yet in the physical. And so there is this sense of coming from different backgrounds or coming from different worlds in order to be brought closer together. But Spirit's saying that the work is being done behind the scenes, and they're showing me the Eight of Pentacles. So this is something that's actively being worked on through self-improvement, through self-love, through self-growth. And it is something that's not been abandoned. Again, this is it feels like a divine counterpart, like an authentic divine counterpart connection, not like a toxic ex here. This is something that feels like it's something very genuine and pure, and you both are inspiring each other through the distance, or just even if you are connected here. But for most, this is like a distant kind of thing, or it's something happening in the 5D. They're showing me a big treasure chest, and it's like pouring out, and I'm hearing you'll be happy when you get there, or something, or you'll be happy when you open it. And I'm just seeing all this like gold things flying out the treasure chest. So it's like a 9 of Cups feeling, to where we will get this wish fulfillment. We will see what's in this treasure chest, but it's right now, enjoy kind of where we are. 777 is coming through. Anything final to say here? And then I'm just going to get some confirmations. The final thing they want to say is you both know. It's almost like that's the main message here. I think it came up a couple of times, like you both know. So however that is, you both have a sense of this, you both have an intuitive feeling that this is coming. You both know that you are being brought together. You both know that someone out there like each other exists, but there's a feeling of this is mutual, and you both know. It's actually so strong here. I want to maybe go further into this message at a later time, but I'm just seeing these eyes like locking, and it's that same feeling of like we see each other, or I see you and you see me. It's like in the movie Avatar, I see you. That's kind of what I'm getting here. There's like a soul depth. I see you here. And you would be knowing exactly what this is. This is I just saw 10:05. This is a very intuitive message here that you know exactly, you've been feeling this here. So you either know exactly who it's attached to, or you know exactly what's coming. Like it's in the air heavy here. And they're also saying another confirmation is that you have been picking up on a lot of thoughts recently from this person, from this energy. Even if it's not like you can see those thoughts directly, like them to you, you may be picking up on thoughts that are inspiring you in other ways, maybe more subconsciously, to take action towards self-improvement, to better yourself, to kind of prepare yourself, things like that. I'm seeing two people having a gold ring on their hand, and like it looks like some sort of, I don't know, like a thick gold ring, almost like a pendant, but in a ring form. And you both have, I just saw 11:11 on the timer. You both have one of them. So this is definitely this divine counterpart connection. And you're connected through the red string of fate. So yeah, and lastly, they just want to say it's getting closer and closer. There's a song, I think it's Neon Trees. I could be wrong, but I think it's called, or no, I think it's Kings of Leon, Closer. Yeah, Kings of Leon, Closer. And it's getting closer. I'm hearing that. So this is getting closer and closer, and it's like an anticipation building and building. So how would the viewer know? Again, you would know because you already know, like you already sense this deep inside of yourself. It touched something that you know this is for you. If it didn't, then maybe this is not for you. I mean, this feels specific, but how would they know? Can you give them any confirmations? These don't have to resonate. I just heard the name Daisy, or there could be something about the flower daisy. How would they know that this is for them? What kind of confirmation? You've been doing a lot of daydreaming, or you've been trying not to daydream so much. I'm kind of getting someone like walking in a store and feeling that they're sort of floating again or daydreaming, but then they try to snap themselves out of it. So for some of you, there's like a balance between allowing yourself to feel this, but not getting lost in it, not getting like in a Seven of Cups kind of floating energy with this. But you may have been kind of doing a bit of daydreaming. You may have getting lost in fantasy recently or in thoughts about this, but not in a more grounded kind of way, or you've been realizing what it means. You're not kind of slipping into like an old pattern of codependency. This is more of an anticipation kind of thing. Someone could be into horseback riding, or there's something about horses, but horseback riding specifically. I'm getting the month of March coming up. Could have been significant. Someone could be born in March, but it seems like something may have happened in March for somebody. I don't know why this is coming up, but this could be a confirmation. I'm seeing now a different energy coming through that's trying to hold on to you, but it's not this person. Or this is someone trying to hold on to this other person. I'm just seeing someone like trying to hold on for dear life, but they're not a part of this plan. So I don't know what that means. Some kind of interference. I was going to say intrusion. Someone could be a car mechanic. I'm hearing the name Sally, Tilly, Silly, something with an LLY. You've been changing a lot recently about yourself and about your life. Maybe you've been doing a lot of changes. You may have been changing your routine. You may have been changing parts of yourself in an improvement kind of way. I also hear the name Harry. There's definitely a name ending with RRY for somebody. Or LLY, RRY, like double letters and then Y for someone. Someone may have been praying to the stars or spending time under the stars and praying. Someone could be like into camping or something about like the night sky and just laying there and praying or connecting to source in that way. It could be you or it could be this person maybe. Someone's been really working on softening to love, softening their heart. I'm getting Aquarius energy. It doesn't feel like it's a sun sign though. It could be like Aquarius moon, Aquarius Venus, Aquarius rising, maybe even you or this other person. But one or both of you have been trying to soften to love. And again, you're just very aware that these thoughts are coming in, or you're very aware that there's someone connecting to you, or that there's this incoming person who you just can't kind of seem to shake off that feeling that it's coming, or that they're thinking about you. Again, not in like a toxic, unhealthy X way. This is something of this divine counterpart kind of situation that feels like you really feel yourself improving as a person when you think of them. 1616 on the timer. When you think of them, or when you interact with them, or when you think of this future love. It's very inspiring. But I will leave it here. I hope that this could find who it was meant for. I hope this could resonate. If you did resonate with this, then please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Someone could have a border collie as well, dog. But I will talk to you all in the next reading. Take care and lots of love.